Hello viewers, this is Toygan and you're watching Madly with Mary. This is episode number 46 of Decrypting Movies, and in this episode we're gonna decrypt. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna watch. We're gonna talk about The Hunt. I watched the movie. Did you watch the movie? It was available on Netflix, but I'm not sure it was taken down. So today I was not finding it in Netflix. Instead, it is available on Amazon Prime with some money. Bucks. Okay. So yeah, I watched it like long back, but I still remember the story, and it's a very interesting movie, I would say. And it was also controversial. If you see, it talks about politics and the way society is moving towards, how quickly we are reacting to stuff, and especially in Twitter and social media. So it deals with a lot of things, but it's mostly about the society. And yeah, it's a conceptual movie. So the concept here is a group of elites decides to pick a bunch of citizens and then try to kill them by hunting. Basically, they put all these captured citizens in a place, and then they give them guns, mind you. So this is particular. This is a shot where these are the captives. They've been. You can see. They would have been tied up with. And they would have tied up in hands and their mouth, and they help each other to remove all those things. And they find this gun. So all these guns, they take one each, but then immediately they start getting fired. So everyone is hunted and killed. So that's the concept here. But the reason, why, who are these people, and why are they being hunted, and why they have been kidnapped and get to this location. So it is kind of like that Squid Game, where in Squid Game you're being kidnapped by your own volition and then taken to a place, put into captive, and asked to play a game. And then if you lose the game, you're killed. So here it's just that you've been kidnapped without your consent, and then you're put into a place and you're given firearms like all these rifles and pistols. You've been given, and then you have a chance to escape. But then the kidnapper, so they are very well equipped, and they are using snipers, and they're far away, and they kill everyone, almost everyone. So we come to know that the backstory for both the citizens who are kidnapped and the people who kidnapped them are like, so there are a group of elites. Okay, so they are having a group chat. So these elites are like powerful, rich, elite political people, and they are occupying very significant positions in the society. And they are having a group chat, and they are like talking about, we should kidnap you peoples, and there's a place called Manor Gate, and we have to take them there and try some hunting, so that will be really fun. So this group chat gets leaked, and the reaction for this group chat with the public is kind of enraging. And all the people like kind of share, and it becomes trending, like how can these people allowed to be in, the significant positions in the society, and they should be like fired and all. So because of this group chat getting leaked, and they develop this negative publicity all over the country, and they kind of lose their positions. So actually they were just joking in the group chat. I mean, even for joking, this is not the kind of chat you should not have, as far as I am considered. So yeah, so they actually were joking about this in the group chat. They were not serious about it. So because now the chat got public and it got leaked, and their all the images got basically torn. So they decided to make this joke into reality. So they identify around 12 to 15 people who were the reason for this, negative publicity. Like they did not even verify. So especially there is one main lady called Athena, and she kind of so she is the one who started this conversation. So she was saying that I never even own a house or vacation house in Manor, and you did not even verify this particular fact, and you guys spread the message, and like we were just joking about it. So they trained themselves, the rich people, the elite people who were got affected because of this group chat being leaked. So they trained themselves, and they decide to kidnap the main 12 to 15 group of people who were responsible for making it viral, and then creating a conspiracy theory, all these things. So they decide to kidnap these people, and then they take them to a very, 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 very secure and isolated place, where they are put into this captives, like, they are being tied with hands and then the mouth, and they provide these guns and rifles to them, but then still it's not an advantage for them because they are using snipers and they are far away, so they can kill easily everyone. So they have done extensive research work, these group of elite people, but they made a mistake. So that is the twist in the story. So what mistake they made, and that all the kidnapped folks, the citizens, did they escape, or did they kind of what do you see? Any one of them survive? So this is the question where the plot gets twist, and the climax is especially between so one person from the kidnap survives and one person from the kidnappee survives. So the final climax is like two ladies fighting with each other, and the conversation they have. So it's very philosophical and also political. uh, it's like you can interpret as the left versus right political wing, but then the story is very interesting, and it's actually a kind of action thriller, and along with that you have this thought provoking ideas, like, when we see something on Twitter or any social media, do we actually verify the fact, or like we kind of share it without even verifying it? We take judgments, and we believe certain things and what's shown in the news, and also how, without verifying the fact, the truth or the reality, we kind of tend to believe certain things. And this happens a lot in nowadays society. Even now we don't even verify stuff, and we kind of share everything. uh, and then that's one point. And again, the elites hunting the people, normal people, or the citizens, is kind of very lot of things happen like that in certain places, but then I'm not sure whether it would happen in a real life. But so they show that it's just a joke they are doing. I don't think to even joke about such things like hunting people, capturing people and hunting them in a group chat is even moral. So the daylight says they that we were just joking, we didn't not plan anything, but you guys made it a conspiracy theory, and our positions, our reputation were lost, and then we decided to train ourselves and make that joke into a reality. So that that is on the elite, but then they did this extensive planning and training, but they did one mistake on the research that cost them a lot, and that's how, like, basically all the elites get killed at the end of the movie. And yeah, I have not revealed the twist and the spoiler, so still you can watch the movie. And it's kind of, I would say, it's not a very artistic movie, but then it starts with a very quick pace. Like, you kind of hang on to one or two characters, and then immediately they get killed. So in the first 1 hour, or like first 30 minutes, you don't get the protagonist. The protagonist is not yet established, and you are like, who's the who's the central character of the movie. So that was really confusing, because everyone you see gets killed in the first 30 minutes, and we tend to develop or get hang on to some character, but then they die. And it's like first 30 minutes are like so mysterious, like what's happening, why are these people getting hunted, and who are the people who are killing who are killing them. And when the backstory kicks in, and it's very meaningful, I would say, you know once again, I would say, yeah, you should watch it for the action and the philosophy in it, also your political views, and are you that person who kind of shares everything without verifying the fact? Or would you take time to verify things when you see or watch something on the news, or when you hear something from your friends? Do you really believe, or just you do your truth research, and then you kind of know more about it and then share it with others? So there's a lot of views and opinions on this, so but then you should watch it at least for the philosophy and the politics behind it. So do watch it, it's a very interesting movie. I liked it. I mean, it's been like 4 or 5 months since I watched it, but I still remember the story. There's a reference to Animal Farm by George Orwell. I like that reference. So they basically talk about the pig Snowball in this movie, and the climax is actually a very good choreographed stunt. Is the climax. Two ladies fighting each other. That was really choreographed, and there's a bit of satire as well. As basically the whole movie is a satire on both, you know the normal citizens as well as the elites, like both have faults that we cannot tend to believe everything what we hear, or we cannot joke about certain things. So that's a whole point of the movie. Do watch it. I'm not sure where it's available now, but I watched it on Netflix. It's available on Amazon Prime. You can watch it. It's a very good movie. You can it's 1 hour 30 minutes, and in IMDB is 6.5, Rotten Tomatoes is 57%, but I would say don't go by the reviews or ratings. You can just watch it 1 hour 30 minutes. If you love action, you're gonna love this movie, and if you love thriller, you're gonna love this movie. And if you like, survival movies, then definitely you are in for it. I mean, like if you watch it as an entertaining movie, it will be a really good movie. But if you consider all the philosophical political views on it, still you will be taking a stand or something. But then it's still a very good movie to watch it for entertainment. And do watch it. It's a yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to talk about more episodes, more movies in the coming weeks. Do stay tuned. See you until next live stream. You're watching Medley with Maddie. Who's that Maddie? I'm that Maddie. Bye bye.